Welcome to this pick a card reading for the month of December 2022. This is what Spirit wants you to know at this time. What's the most important thing that you need to know for the end of this year and into the beginning of 2023. I have 3 cards for you to choose from, and just take a moment. You can pause this if you want and take a look, see which one you're attracted to. And I will put the timestamps below in the description. So welcome to those of you who chose the first deck with the lovely black stone. Let's see what your first card says. Oh, look at that. Last quarter moon in Cancer, take a breather. Well, that makes perfect sense for the month of December. You know, back in the day, before electricity and big companies and everyone working giant jobs, this time of the year was the time to take it easy. You know, it was cold, so you wanted to conserve your energy. There was very little, a lot less daylight, and you know, the big work had really been done in the spring, summer, and fall. To bring in the food, the harvest, to get you through the winter. So winter is really a time for quiet reflection, for doing cozy things at home, maybe, you know, exploring more artsy things, because now you have time for that. Hobbies, crafts, cooking, time with loved ones, meditating, going within, really just taking some time, taking a pause from that hectic pace that we all go through. Now, of course, we're not living back in the good old days or bad old days. You know, every age has its pros and cons. But why don't you think of some ways to, at the very least, make things easier for yourself? Like, you know, don't make yourself crazy running around for Christmas. It's going to be just as nice if, you know, if your house doesn't look like Martha Stewart threw up all over it, you know. You don't have to get people 100 presents. You can spend less time and hopefully less money right now when you choose gifts for people. Think of something more personal, more thoughtful, instead of like, oh, I gotta get a bunch of stuff, I gotta go shopping, I gotta spend the whole weekend at the mall and every evening at the mall looking for presents. It's exhausting. So take some time out for yourself. Just as much as whatever is not necessary, wipe it off of your schedule this month, and I would say next month. All right, let us, sorry, I have an itchy nose. Choose some tarot cards for you. Whoop, there's one. Oh, upside down. Ooh. So the first card is, stop it. The first card is the Hanged Man. I'm just gonna pick some of these here. My. All right. Okay, the first card is the Hanged Man, and if I see it, you know, in reference to this take a breather card, it's also about taking a pause. Just taking a pause. Maybe you are this group. Yeah. See, okay, I'll tell you all 3 of them, okay? So you've got the Hangman, and you've got the Page of Swords, and you've got the Ace of Pentacles, okay? So it looks to me like you've been working really, really hard to manifest something, to manifest success and prosperity for yourself. And now it's time to take a break so that you don't burn out, but also so that you can, now it's like you put in all the hard work and now it's time to step back and let the universe start bringing everything to you. Okay? You don't need to push so hard anymore. It is on its way. So the Hangman is saying, yeah, look, take a breath, relax, just go within, just take some time inside of yourself. And this Page of Swords, take some time to study, to plan, to get ideas, because when you take this break, that's when ideas start to flow. You need to take that space, you know, go for walks. Think of it like authors, okay? If you're a writer and all you do is sit at your desk all day, you're not going to get really inspired with new ideas, right? So what do writers do? They go out for walks, they go to museums, they go out into the world and look for things that inspire them. And that's what this card is also telling you to do, is like take a break from work, staring at your computer, sitting at your desk, and go out there to be inspired. And that's going to bring you those light bulbs, you know, those aha moments. And when you have taken this break and gotten all these wonderful ideas, look, you get the Ace of Pentacles, which is prosperity. You made it. So don't be afraid to take a break. It's so important for your creative mind. All right. I'm now going to use this tarot deck. I love this. This, by the way, is the Light Seers Tarot. This is the Tarot de Carlotydes. And it's such a sweet deck. I love it. Look how pretty. This is the back. And then these are all hand-drawn by this woman in Spain. And when I actually was in a store and I picked them up to look at them, this young woman walked up to me. She goes, "Oh, you're going to love this deck. You should buy it. I know the woman who designed them." And so then I knew it was a sign I had to have this deck. And I have to say, it just spoke to me immediately. All right, let's see what else messages are coming through for you. Okay. I think these aren't, yeah, that doesn't make any sense. I must have this deck, sorry. I must have it all upside down. All right, this makes more sense. All right, my pets. Okay, so you've taken your break. You've started to pull in some money, and now you get the Ten of Pentacles. And what do we see here? We see a dragon asleep on top of his hoard. You are amassing wealth, and this card is telling you to now be careful with this money. Be not careful in that it's not, you know, that you don't have enough, but careful in like don't fritter it away, you know? Be wise with your money because, okay, money, okay, why does money, you have to think of reasons why money would want to come to you. You know why you want money to come to you, but why should money be attracted to you? And one of the reasons may be because you take good care of it. Oh, I can go to him or her, they'll take good care of me. So that's what this is about. It's about taking good care of the money that's coming in. And the next card is the Sun, which is saying, you know, the spotlight's on you. You are a success. And So you also don't need to be miserly. Yes, be careful, but know that there's enough. You know, what is the undoing of a dragon? Someone will come and try and take it all away from them, or they're afraid someone will take it all away from them. This card is saying, no, you've made it now. Don't be afraid anymore. You have made it. Don't keep thinking about the past when there was scarcity and lack of success and trying and nothing working out. Because look, you've got the Justice card, okay? It's karma's coming around. You've worked and worked and worked, and nothing has freaking worked. And now it is. Now it's your turn. Karma's like, okay, it's time to reward him or her, you. It's time for your awards. And look, we've got the lovely Knight of Wands who is coming in with great news. And also look at this. This Knight of Wands reminds me of Saint George slaying the dragon. You see, you have slain the dragons of your past. You have, with your magical wand, your sword, you have cleared the path for yourself. You have cleared away the blocks and the negative thinking, everything that was in your way. See, you started out with this dragon who had thoughts of scarcity, and you slay this dragon. And because it's time, it's your time to succeed and have plenty. How wonderful. All right, I'm going to give you one more card. And that is a postcard from Spirit. And this message, spirits of the people who are watching this, give them a message about the end of this year and the beginning of next year. You are not alone. Dearest you, there are times you get lost but refuse to see your part in things. Happens to everyone. Something feels familiar but sort of off. If you're feeling confused, it's best to throw away that map you're using, which only lets you navigate based on your past experiences. That isn't what you need right now. Instead, take a deep breath and open to the truth. A desire to stay in denial means that part of you doesn't want to be responsible for the patterns that's shown up in your life. Yes, this is the right time to wake up and start again. By the way, you will always get another chance. You have unlimited chances to start again. We love you so much. We really do. Be gentle with yourself. Coming out of denial is like being temporarily blinded by super bright lights. Allow your eyes to adjust. Carry on, special one. A beautiful life awaits. Loving you so much. So, see, really important to take a step back. Let go of scarcity thinking, stop looking at the past when things weren't working and just look forward to your beautiful future. If you would like to do a very special end of the year, letting go of 2022 meditation together with me, I have a group on Patreon, and we will be doing this meditation together, and this will clear away all that was 2022 and open you up for a much brighter and abundant 2023. So I will put the link down below if you're interested. And if you feel like you want more guidance, also feel free to schedule a tarot coaching session with me. I will also leave that link below for you. And for now, sending you lots of love and wishing you a really great December. Welcome, those of you who chose card number 2. Let's see what you've got. Last quarter moon in Sagittarius. Practice gratitude. Well, that's a beautiful card for the end of the year. It's really important at the end of the year not only to let go of what didn't work, it's also really, really important to be grateful about what did work, what was good for you, because that calls in more of that for you. It's much better to focus on that than on what didn't work out. In fact, I do a yearly meditation with my group in December, letting go of the previous year. And not only do we let go of what didn't work, but also very, very important to think of all of the things that you are grateful for. So I've just moved actually that group to Patreon to make it more affordable and accessible to people. So if you're interested in joining me this month, I will put that link below. All right, let us pull you some tarot cards. This is the Light Seer Tarot deck. I love this deck. It's so, I don't know, it's just really easy to read. Really connected with it, even though it's like, I've seen other people use it and I'm like, oh, I don't really like those drawings, but when you use it yourself, it's like, oh, I always know exactly what it means. All right, here we go. Let's pick some cards for you. All right. Ooh. My goodness. Wow, okay, this is really nice. Well done, you. All right, you have the 9 of Wands, the 9 of Cups, and the 6 of Cups. 2 9s and a 6. These are all, you know, the 3 and the 6 and the 9 are very magical numbers. You got 3 cards, 2 9s and a 6, and they're all about abundance. Look at this. Okay. So you have been on a journey in search of your true north. You know, what is it? What is it that I want to do with my life? What is the right thing for me to do with my life? What's going to work? What's going to fulfill me? What's going to make me feel good and also make a difference in the world? Yes, and you have been guided. You've been guided by spirit, by angels, by your spirit guides, and by your very powerful higher self. You are a light seer. You are a light bringer. I'm getting goosebumps all over. Oh my gosh, this hasn't happened yet. Oh my, okay. You are very powerful bringers of light, this group. My goodness. And if you haven't already, this is, I mean, look, this is either has or is bringing or is about to bring you great rewards. You will be very successful at this, at showing the way, at inspiring others. You've been on this path, you've found it, and see, look, you've been on this journey. See, look, you've got this child, and the puppy has grown into the man and the full-grown dog. And so you've been working towards this. You have been working towards this. You have had dreams of finding your way. You've had dreams of being successful, and you have really worked hard at it. You've really, really put in the work. Let me get another card to clarify this a bit more. I want to see if you're there yet or if it's coming. Let's see, what does this one say? Oh my goodness. Oh wow. Okay, the world. The world. Look, look, look. Okay, this is amazing. Okay, you really, it's what I thought in the beginning. You were made to really be on a world stage, to inspire the world. So this is what you're going to do. This is what you're going to do. Every day, you're going to do a short little meditation. You can even do it with your eyes open. You can do it in public. It doesn't matter where you are. Really quickly, or as long as you like, all you have to do is connect to the center of the earth, connect to the center of the universe, bring that energy into your heart space, turn it into a ball, expand it to fill your whole body, surround your body, fill your house, fill your neighborhood, fill your country, until it surrounds the entire world. And from that bird's eye view, you are going to call to yourself and connect with all of the people in the world who are meant to be guided by you so that they can find you. All right? And do this every day. You can also do this out in nature. If you like to go for walks in the forest, you can do this. You could put your hand on a tree, do that same meditation, but then imagine that your feet are, the energy goes through your feet and connects to the mycelial network that covers the whole world. And that mycelial network will also reach the energy of all the people that need to find you. That's also a really fun way to do it. Wow, you guys are super cool. Okay, let's get some more cards for you. Wow, I'm so impressed by you. All right. More shuffle. Okay. You. Okay. All right. You have the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands. The Knight of Swords. Judgment. And the Magician. All right. You have a lot of skills. You have a lot of skills in your backpack. And in a way, you've always been a multi-passionate person. And I think that's why you had to go on this journey, because you found it hard to choose just one. So you just carried it all with you and you tried to do it all at the same time, but then doing a lot of things, but none of them enough, none of them super well. And the Knight of Swords came in. The Knight of Swords helped you to choose, to cut through the bullshit, to cut through the stuff that's less important, so that you are left, so that you can judge, so that you can choose what is the most important thing. What is that one thing or a couple of things that you really shine at, that you see? Look at this chick. See, she knows what she's about. She knows what her power is, what her biggest talent is. And she is shouting that from the rooftops. Do you see that? And once you have chosen that, so I don't know, people, have you chosen yet? Have you not? If you have not yet, look, once you do, you get the world, and you're the magician. You're the magician, and you have the world card. The magician has the power to create anything they desire. You just imagine it. You're a master manifester, but you need to be very, very clear about what it is you want. You can't have 50 million things in your backpack. You got to cut through it, make a choice, say, this is it, this is what I'm going for. Really, really go for that. And really make that decision to manifest. You might even, you can start doing some candle magic, some moon inspired magic, things where you're deciding what you want, letting go of what you don't want. You can look at, I have more videos on my channel about that sort of magic. In my group, we will also be doing group manifestation, which is really powerful because it's not, then you have more people than one focusing on that thing. Just like, I don't know, if you've ever gone to church, you know, we're like, okay, there's the section where everyone in the whole church prays for the one person to whatever, to get better. It's like that. It's just much more powerful when you've got a whole group wishing you the same thing. Wow, okay, I think you've got your marching orders. So I'm going to pull now for you as a last card. As a last card from Postcards from Spirit. So this will be a message from your deceased loved ones, your spirit guides, your guardian angels. Message for group number 2. What do we got here? With love. All right. Dearest you, we bet you must be so exhausted some days. Yeah, I can imagine when you get all that stuff in your backpack. Giving as much as you do, sharing your energy so beautifully in service to the highest good. What did I tell you? It can leave you feeling depleted, like an empty well. If it feels as if there's no more water for you, the good news is we have a plan. Today, go take a relaxing bath, book a massage, read a novel, buy yourself flowers, or plant some in your garden. Make time for self-care, not more work on yourself, right? So do you understand the difference? By tending to yourself right now, you're reminded to do so more often. Be sure to use a word that might have caused you anxiety in the past, but is essential for your well-being now. That word is no. Say it with us. No, thank you. No, I can't. You do not have to explain. No, just say no. Just say no gently but firmly, then go for a soak. Life will wait for you to bring yourself back to center, replenished and ready for more adventures. We love you so very much. Yes, that makes so much sense. I mean, you've been carrying a heavy load. You've been going out there, charging for what you want. You've been doing so much self-work and trying to help other people. So wonderful. That's a very brilliant plan. Take some time for you. That will also give you time to think and realize what your next step should be. If you would like to get more clear, if you would like to experience a tarot coaching session with me, I will leave the links below. And otherwise, I'm wishing you a wonderful December, and I will see you in my next video. Bye for now. Welcome those of you who chose the 3rd card. Let's see what you got. Full moon in Sagittarius. See the bigger picture. Okay, this card is telling you you are too immersed in the problem, the situation, whatever it is that you're trying to solve or get an answer to. Basically, you can't see the forest for the trees. You're too in it. So this card is telling you to take a step back, and by taking a step back and looking at things from a broader perspective, from a more objective perspective, even, you know, how do you take a step back? Well, some people can, but another way of doing it is to just walk away for a while, take a time out, take time off and don't think about it at all. This is a great way, because when you come back to it, you have completely fresh eyes. I'll give you an example. Back when I used to write screenplays, I had written one, I put it down, and I hadn't looked at it for a year or maybe more. And when I sat down and read it, I didn't even it felt like someone else had written it. It didn't even feel like me anymore. So you could really look at it way more objectively. Yes? It's also telling you to get out of the details. Quit focusing on the little details. And also focus on the good. So say this is the end of the year. This is December. Look, this even looks like an eye. Do you see that? Look at the year as a whole. You can look at what did work, what didn't work, but I want you to try and look at it through a positive lens, okay? So things that didn't work, I want you to find what was the hidden treasure in that thing not working, so that you can end up with a year that you can really look at and say, all of the positive that came out of it. Do you understand? Yeah, maybe you didn't reach your goal, whatever, blah, 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 but it doesn't matter. You don't want to focus on that. And the way to do that is to, anything bad that happened to you this year, find what that silver lining of that situation was. That's going to really, it's going to help you, because especially like if you've been feeling depressed, if you've been feeling discouraged, it's going to bring you out of that and help you to realize that your life is better than you think it is. All right, let's pull some tarot cards. Whoop. Wow, 3 already. That was fast. Okay. All right. So you've got the Page of Wands, the 5 of Swords, and the 4 of Swords. All right, you started off this year with high hopes, okay? You wanted to manifest and you wanted this year to be amazing, to be magical. And when things didn't work right away, maybe even something bad happened at the beginning of the year, you let it knock you down, or it knocked you down, okay? And you started having a lot of negative thoughts, a lot of worries. What if I'm not good enough? What if I chose the wrong thing? What if I'm not meant to have this? You know, there's just that nasty little voice whispering in your ear, telling you how wrong you are and how much you suck and how things are never going to work out for you. Which is why you need to step back and see, look, it's been a rough year, it seems to me. I got that feeling. It's been a rough year for you, and you need to take, like I said, take some time off. Take time off to recuperate, to recover emotionally. You see this person sort of resting, but you see that heart? You see it's you need to be loving towards yourself, caring, you know, wrap yourself in a warm blanket of self-love. I want to get you another card from here. Yeah. Oh, listen, it's going to be better, I promise you. All right, yeah, okay, Jesus. All right, you've got the Two of Swords, all right? Yeah, you've just, goodness, you've been sort of, it seems to me, frozen in place, unable. You've been at a crossroads, unable to choose which way to go. And the reason was not that you thought you were trying to think of what was the best. I think you had this sort of feeling of, I'm damned if I do and I'm damned if I don't. You've had a rough year. Okay, I'm gonna get one more card from this deck for you. What can they do to get out of this? Besides, take some rest, because my goodness. You need to stop. You need to get out of your head and into your heart. Yeah. Okay. The first group got this card. Okay, look, we've got the Page of Swords. And do you see? Okay. All right. So listen, you need to take a break. You need to take some time out, and during this time, you're going to not only just go within, but you're going to do some studying. And through this time out, that's where your brilliant idea is going to come. Just like I was telling you, you know, about like when you write something and you step away from it for a year and you go back to it, you see it with fresh eyes. You all of a sudden have new ideas, new inspirations, and that's what's going on here. You just stop worrying. Don't worry about the stuff that didn't go on. Don't even worry about making a choice right now, because you don't, right now, in the shape that you're in the frame of mind that you've been in, you don't have nice choices to make. You don't have nice things to choose from. And if you take this step back, if you take time to just rest, first take time to rest and not think about it at all, okay? Just say, you know, I'm fine right at this minute. Hopefully you're not going to drop dead tomorrow or be thrown out in the streets, okay? And just take some time off from thinking. Get out of your head, and then little by little, maybe just start reading about things that interest you, that inspire you. Go out, go to museums if you enjoy that. Go for walks. Just get out there and see what life puts in your path. See what sparks your inspiration, okay? Okay, and now we're gonna do this last card before I lose all of my light. It is so freaking dark here in the Netherlands, I swear. It's not just dark, it's like always cloudy and rainy. And that's why I want to move back to America. Okay, you guys wish for me. I'll wish for you. All right. As long as I don't move to Seattle. Okay. Here we go. All right, Carlotydes. This is the Tarot of Carlotydes. The Moon. The Queen of Swords. Ooh. Okay. Okay, and the Two of Swords. All right. Oh my. Woo, okay. Okay. This give me goosebumps. All right, listen. When you're taking that little time off in your little nest, this is about your intuition, okay? The moon's about going within. Do you meditate? When you meditate, and even if it's as simple, if you're not a meditator, even if it's as simple as just imagining that you're connecting your energy to Mother Earth in the middle of the earth, imagine that you're connecting to Source in the middle of the universe, okay? And that you're bringing that energy back. And while you're doing that, also now, I want you to connect with the moon, okay? The energy of the moon. Everything is made of energy. I think really everything has some type of consciousness. Some is much more complex than other. But I believe just like Mother Earth, you know, Mother Earth has the sort of this planet energy consciousness. So does the moon and every other celestial body. So connect to the moon, because the moon will send you inspiration and guidance. And now you've got the Queen of Swords. Now the Queen of Swords is a badass bitch. All right? Pardon my French. She's powerful. She is magical. Look, she's got a unicorn as a pet. And she's chopped this guy's head off. Ooh, he was also on a chain. My goodness. Listen, the Queen of Swords is a powerful ally. She will, you know, she will put her life on the line for you. She will defend you. But don't disappoint her. Don't buck with her, you know, because you're going to get cut out. And that's what you need to do. I have the sense from this that you have some people in your life that are, I don't know, I don't want to say enabling, but let's I can't think of another word. So in a way, they're keeping you in this negative mentality, in this negative frame of mind. You know, when they call you, they'll ask you about the stuff that isn't working, and then you start talking about it. You know, so whenever you talk to these people, you're talking about what's not going right as opposed to what is. You need to take a break from these people, cut them out altogether if you can. Really, really important. So now look, here once again, you have the Two of Swords. But now the Two of Swords, look at this. It's a very different image I'm getting, and I feel another layer of that Two of Swords onion. You've got the woman in white, and you've got that woman in black. All of us have a light side and a dark side. This almost looks like a wedding to me. Well, it completely looks like a wedding to me. Do you see that? So you need to, you need to not just, look, and the moon's up there, sorry, but the moon's up there too, and on their outfits. Okay, listen. Take time to see the big picture. Like I said, look at the good, look at the bad, put them together. They need to come together into one. Nothing is all good. Nothing is all bad. No one is all good or all bad. We're all a mixture of that, and you need to accept that. You need to accept that nothing is going to be perfect. Life can't be perfect. People can't be perfect. Learn to look at the big picture, see beyond the imperfections. This is going to help you so much. and learn to accept yourself. Don't be kicking yourself in the head and telling yourself that you're shit and you're wrong and you do everything wrong and you're not good enough. You are good enough, and no one is all perfect. And that's fine. That is good. That's good. If everyone was all perfect, you wouldn't even know what perfect was, and you'd probably still find ways to be find yourself not perfect. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I'm going to pick one last card because I am really losing light now. And also because that was the end of the reading. If you would like some extra guidance, if you'd like some help from me, feel free to book a tarot coaching session with me. I'll leave a link down below. And if you want to join a group of positive-minded people, of people who are at least working on manifesting, on getting to know themselves, and finding their magic, and manifesting together, I have just started a Patreon group. I've always had this group, but I've now moved it to Patreon to make it more accessible and affordable for people. So I will also leave a link to that. There's 3 tiers, and the highest tier is the one where we meet once a month to meditate and manifest and create magical lives for ourselves. All right, here you go. What does it say on the back? Take flight. Look, she's taking flight. Okay. Dear you, there's always more than one side to an argument. 2 sides, if not more. Okay, because by the way, this picture is also about when you have an argument with people. It's not just about solutions for things. It's also about like stepping back from arguments with people. Look, 2 sides, 2 sides, 2 sides, 2 sides. Okay, I'll read you the rest now. There's always 2 sides, if not more, to every story, and hundreds of ways to be right, be different, be at odds, and so on. Today, we suggest that instead of looking for differences, you find a meeting place of agreements and approach this experience with understanding and compassion. What did I just freaking tell you? Holy cow. See common ground to understand how another person thinks or how an alternate plan might be laid. Stay out of judgment too. See, don't judge yourself. Observe, discern. See, you see? But accept that others have different stories, experiences, and journeys, and some people might refuse to remain open to another's point of view. You know, then fine. Who cares? Really, it's none of your business what other people believe. And it's none of their business what you believe. That's what I think anyway. No matter what, you've been presented with a great opportunity to explore a new way of doing things. Once common ground is reached, you are attracting people and situations that enrich your life and bring you wonderful things to learn. We love you so much. All right. Those were your messages. Wow. Those were your messages. I hope this was helpful to you. And I'm wishing you a happy December and lots of love and hugs and kisses. And I will see you next time.